Yes people, it's Tradeson, and welcome back to the show. Now, as you know, I'm just taking a few weeks off because I fucking blew my prop firm account. I'm pissed off. So I'm just utilising my time to demo trade. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is just to keep me sharp. You don't want to take 3-4 weeks off and then jump back into a live account. You're going to be rusty. You don't want to be rusty. Okay, you need to be sharp. So demo trading, it can be very handy for that. Now, people will scare you away from demo trading because it doesn't represent real trading in the sense of your mental well-being when you're trading, right? When you're trading fake money and there's no repercussions, there's no consequences, just click buy, sit back like, come on, right, that's fuck all you got to do. And usually you do really well because you're not pissing about of it. So it doesn't represent what real trading is like. When you put real money in an account, you fucking, mate, you start sweating, boys, when it goes against you. Yeah, when you're going to draw down, it makes you want to have a little cry, yeah? I did put a trade on Friday. It was a winning trade, obviously, it's a demo account. I always fucking win on demo. But it was my exact setup. So I'm not just putting random trades on because it's a demo account, yeah? My setup came into fruition. I acted on it and I fucking won. It was a great trade. I hate doing well on demo accounts because you think to yourself, well, that could have been real money. Now, anyway, before we get onto that trade, I just wanted to answer a question from a subscriber, right? Shout out my man. In your next video, would you give me some insight into who you learned off and what the best steps of starting would be? Now, I sat here for about 20 minutes thinking, how am I supposed to answer this? And the only reason I say that is because trading is proper overwhelming at first. I'm going to need to create an entire video to really go over everything. So just for this video, I'm just going to specifically answer your questions. I'm just going to give you really short answers for now because I ain't got the time to do a full-on video about it. So who I learned off, in a nutshell, Tom Hugard and Al Brooks, this fella here, okay? Now I got lucky to stumble across Tom Hugard because he's the only honest trader there is. He actually shows proof of his trades, broker statements. He is a factually known, profitable trader. Now, when you get into the trading space, you're going to come across all these wankers, right? All these wankers. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, I would recommend watching videos like Trading for Beginners. Okay? Because it's going to teach you really basic stuff that you need to objectively learn. Like, if you look at this chart and you're like, well, what does that mean? What does that candle represent? Why is that one red? Why is that one green? What the fuck is the Nasdaq? You know, what's the Dow Jones? What is it? Why is this smaller than this? Right? What does this candle represent? What's a 5-minute chart mean? Right? If you have them questions, then you do need to watch these Trading for Beginner courses. What you don't want to get fucked up on is getting tricked into buying a course. Don't buy any courses. You don't need to. It's all bullshit. They're all scammy little bastards. You don't need to. Everything is free. You can learn everything for free. I promise you, you don't need to buy a course. There's not necessarily anything wrong with buying a course. If it's, you know, but what I'm talking about, there's traders out there. There's fucking wankers out there charging like $5,000 for a course. Yeah, they're trying to sell you the holy grail. Now, if you find a trader you really like and he's selling a course that's, you know, it's not a few £100 or whatever, it's a full course, I don't see a problem with that. But I'm just telling you now, it's probably unnecessary. The first ever video I watched of Tom Hugard is this one. Trading Psychology, Why Normal Doesn't Make Money, Part 1. I started off with that and it really piqued my interest in trading. So maybe give that a go. Anyway, Tom Hugard and Al Brooks. Al Brooks is just like a price action wizard. Al Brooks is good for price action. He'll break down everything. It's extremely boring, Al Brooks. I used to watch it before bed. It'd help me go to bed, help me go to sleep. It's proper boring, but it's proper helpful. This is something I used to do, which I still do. Every night I would just watch Trader Tom Hugard, trade live. All his live trading is here. Look, mate, you could sit there for fucking days watching this shit. Watching him make and lose a fortune. I've seen him lose like $100,000 before, and I've seen him win about $100,000 before. These are full, uncut, raw trading sessions. You can learn a lot just from watching someone do it. So yeah, that's where I would start, but I will make a video with actually breaking down everything you need to do to start. trading, because I ain't got the time right now. It's gonna take a lot. There's so much to cover. I'm just gonna end up rambling, right? Anyway, let's show you my trade from Friday and try and break it down. Here, okay, is the overnight trading, or you might class it as pre-market trading. All here. All right. And then at 2:30 in the UK is when the stock market actually opens, which is where you actually get volatility. As you can see, look at the size of the candles compared to here. You could trade this if you want. Not much happens though. One of my strategies, a part of my strategy, is I like to focus, not always, I like to focus on the pre-market overnight. We had some nice support overnight. Okay, it's good to keep an eye on that. We had resistance, but it wasn't as clean, right? But what this here represents is what you would call overnight highs. This is important, okay, because it can be used as a key level, support or resistance. So then what happened is the stock market opened here. We came up, we came down, we came up, created resistance. Now what I'm anticipating is a fake out or a liquidity sweep of this. And that's exactly what we've gotten. This candle here, the pin reversal doji looking candle here, at one point was a full red candle here, indicating a breakout. Now what it's done is it's hit this level and it's thought, fuck that, and completely reversed and almost closed on its highs. Full on reversal candle. Now the way I like to look at that is manipulation. They tricked a load of bastards down here thinking that the price is now going to keep going down. People would have been shorting the fuck out of that, and then they took that liquidity, they took them orders and used it to make a nice move in the opposite direction. The stock market is extremely manipulative in my opinion. So you've got to try and be on the side of the manipulators. You've got to understand that this happens all the time. So then my strategy is to look out for something like that, which we've seen. And then if it's a nice clean break of the candle, which it is, then I buy the break of that candle here. Right? Of this candle. That's not a very good line. Right? So I bought here. Opened at 21138. About here. Here I bought, yeah, literally there where I said. Says it right there. Why does it keep disappearing? Fucking mug. I actually held that position for over an hour, which is very unlike me, but it's a demo account. I made $880. That's a demo account. Why didn't you just put a massive size on it? Because I want it to be exactly the same as my live trading. Keep the variables the same. Keep it as real as possible. I closed it at 21226. Which is here at resistance, right? I closed it here. It's the perfect trade. It really was. Well, you might be like, well, you look at all that fucking price action you missed. Well, yeah, but I can't tell the fucking future, can I? You know how many times I've seen it hit resistance and then absolutely bleed down? I'm not risking that. Take your money, mate. Take your fucking money when you can. That was a perfect trade. Now, I know I've just rambled probably, and I wasn't very clear. So if you have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to make a proper video to explain everything. I promise. I'm going to go now. Shout out to you boys. I'll see you later.